Hey guys, so I just finished a lift and had some conversations earlier. A bunch of people like talking about how much volume you really need. So going back to my time in college, exercise phys and all that stuff, and then even the stuff you learn on YouTube Fitness, even or online, just doing research. There's a lot of information out there on like how much do you really need to get the results you want. And the truth is, it varies from person to person. But there is, very easy to get a baseline of what you need. So I'll go over that real quick, just, what you should at least start at, and then see what you personally need. So, starting off with smaller muscle groups, you're going to need about 6 to 15 sets per week. Okay, so that's usually going to be your minimum to maximum, somewhere in that range. 6 to 15 sets per week for small muscle groups. Small group muscle groups are like your biceps, your triceps, your calves, um, stuff like that. Those are usually also your single joint exercises. So you're not going to do all of your tricep work as tricep extensions. Some of that's going to come from bench press. So just to dumb it down to make it really easy on how much volume you need, is you need anywhere between usually 6 to 15 working sets per week total for your smaller muscles. Now your bigger muscles like your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes, your pecs, your big compound movements that hit most of those muscle groups, you're going to need anywhere between 9 and 25 sets per week for those. 25 is going to be really high. I very rarely do that. I know like Dr. Mike Israetel, he has some good info on it. The problem is a lot of those guys like that, they're real smart, but they make their videos really complicated to understand, especially if you don't, take classes on the stuff or understand what they're talking about. So that's kind of why I wanted to do this, just make it real easy and dumb. So basically, your small ones, 6 to 15 sets per week. Your big muscle groups, you're going to go 9 to 25, somewhere in that range. And then when you're writing your program, you want to increase volume each time. So that's like on the waving that I do. You can increase your volume, you can increase your weight. So like at the end of your third week, you're going to get a little bit more volume in, and then you reset. And it resets your muscles so they can readapt and grow and get stronger again. So that's kind of how that works. So I'm not going to make it a super long video. I just know a lot of people have been asking how much volume they should do per week. And for your small muscles, it's anywhere between 6 and 15. And then your big muscles, it's between 9 and 25 usually for working sets. So take that as you will. Like I said, don't forget that you don't always want to go maxing out, hitting those 25 sets per week. You want to kind of wave it a little bit, increase as you go, and then reset. Let your body resynthesize the muscle growth and all that. And I'm not the one who invented all that, guys. That's just the stuff from the textbooks and all that stuff. Like, I know we talked about that a lot in college and all that. Some people might have different numbers. Like, if you go and look at somebody else, they might tell you need, slightly different sets. But just to make it totally easy for you, those are going to be about right. 6 to 15, 9 to 25 in that range. So that's kind of how it's going to work. And that's as basic as you get. And you got to figure out what works for you. All right, guys. I'll see y'all next time.